time for us to stop trying to fit in with these niggas, man. One thing we gotta realize, eagles don't fly with doves. They don't fly with doves, baby. I'm grateful.
But that conversation about getting back to who we naturally are via spirituality is the basis to your question. Yes, but now we have to be able to constructively deconstruct the whole idea of race and the whole idea of religion that has us bound and locked into this whole idea that the only way to get to that particular place that you're talking about, i.e. heaven, i.e. back to our ancestral land, which let me put a pause on this answer. This is our ancestral land. Our ancestors were here. The other people are immigrants that now occupy this land. You understand what I'm saying? Our country cousins, the Mexicans and the Native Americans. You understand what I'm saying? We own this. So the other people are immigrants. So this is our ancestral land. But to get control over this land and the African diaspora, so to speak, yeah, we have to prepare a table of accountability and bring all the fractions to the table, and we have to actually speak truth to power. Now, some of these cowards that are running around calling themselves our leaders, then we can't invite them. We got to get them to the pre-meeting. Do you understand what I'm saying? We can't have Negroes at the table. What group was it that made that song, "There Can Never Be Any Peace Until God is Seated at the Conference Table"? Stylistics or someone? And that's real. Until we begin to recognize who and what we are as a people, and stop being defined by other people who captured us and defined us. That's the only way this thing is going to happen. And you're right. It's going to take the spirit of our ancestors to get us back to that table to even have that discussion. And then we're going to have to do some purging. Some of the people that may be invited may not even make it to see the aftermath. Plain and simple.
Native Americans, we've had, a lot of proof that, some of us started here in this land.
We are the fucking Indians. We are the fucking Indians that they found here.
80% of slaves already here was natives. It's crazy.
80, where you get that number from?
Shit, I just checked the books.
What book?
I used to tease family members who would say, I got a little Indian in me. I would think they didn't want to be all the way black.
And there's statues and all kind of shit to prove it. But even in South America, like, look at some of the statues, the Olmecs, all that type of shit. These motherfuckers have African features, not Hispanic, not Indian.
Some shit.
African.
You know what I'm saying? But little did they know, Flavor Flav is a Native American too. I have Indian blood in me, and my family comes from the Shinnecock Reservation, eastern Long Island. And so does LL Cool J's family. They come from the Shinnecock Reservation, eastern Long Island. My father's mother was Estelle Maud Smith. Also, LL Cool J's last name is Smith. I got a feeling LL might be my cousin, just to let you guys know. And I kicked on to some shit.
People don't understand. Black people did not just come from Africa. Black people were already in the States. And people got to do their history to understand black people were already in the States. People don't know that, though. They don't get that part. They don't know that Nat Turner was really an Aborigine. That's Australia. That ain't Africa. You can look at Nat Turner and the depictions of him and know he was an Aborigine. He had a different vibe about him. So people don't really know that. Not all black people did not come from freaking Africa. Because it's going to be very, very difficult for you to make it in that goddamn ship, at the bottom of that goddamn ship for 3 months. When the food get low. Do the math. For real. Do the motherfucking math. Seriously. And just ushering everybody in on boats the long goddamn way. They not stopping. Ain't no bathrooms on that motherfucker. Come on now. Come on now. Do the math. That's all you gotta do is do the motherfucking math. For real, for real. The human body won't last that long. You on a boat for 30 days, you ain't eating nothing but fucking slop. I mean, and feces and shit of the motherfucker that's sitting next to you. You're gonna die of disease, man. It's gonna be like 3 black people left whose bodies are physically fit enough to be able to withstand all that pressure under the goddamn ship. Come on. Keep that shit.
Well, you know, what I did was I wanted to pick a part of our collective history that we didn't celebrate.
Because aren't you?
It's right here in our
Indian,
face.
Yes, yeah, you're
Blackfoot.
Indian
Yeah, Blackfoot. Well, that's from up in near the Canadian border. But yeah, Blackfoot Indians. This is what I was trying to represent.
Well, you did. You did.
Yeah.
Can't get reparations because we haven't been officially classified as a nationality. African American is not a nationality. Black is not a nationality. So you can't give reparations to people who don't have an official nationality, a flag, a constitution, and you have a seat at the UN. You know what I'm saying?